Jag fick 15 minuter med Evan. Ungefär som att få 15 minuter med en vägg. En vägg som i och för sig skriver förbannat bra låtar.
If I was in the fridge, would you open the door? If I was the grass, would you mow your lawn? If I was your body, would you still wear clothes? If I was a booger, would you blow your nose? Where would you keep it? Would you eat it? I'm just trying to give myself a reason for being around.
What is your earliest music memory?
Constantly Motown in the house, and the the Jackson 5, they were on Motown, but and also Neil Young. My parents listened to a lot, but mostly soul music.
Uppväxt i Boston på Motown och country började Evan sin klättring på den musikaliska stegen. I mitten av 70-talet fick han som 10-åring en sexsträngad kompis och började snart skriva sina första låtar.
I used to write songs with my cousin. He'd make up the words, I'd make up the music, and they were just, we were like 10 and 11, just having fun, writing about, taking a boat out to the sea and getting knocked over by a snapping turtle and drowning and stuff.
Lover, don't turn your head, just let me walk away. I thought I might have to say you're asking the wrong guy. She wonders how.
Låtar om sköldpaddsolyckor och båtfärder utmynnade så småningom i bildandet av LEMONHEADS. 1987 kom debutplattan Hate Your Friends och fram till 1990 släpptes ytterligare 3 fullängdare. Men LEMONHEADS på 80-talet har inte mycket gemensamt med dagens upplaga av bandet. Förutom att ett otal musiker har kommit och gått genom åren lät det framförallt väldigt annorlunda. I fotspåren på band som Husker Du och Black Flag var LEMONHEADS ganska punkiga på sina 4 första plattor. Trots att även Dando är en mycket duktig låtskrivare kom LEMONHEADS stora genombrott ironiskt nog genom en cover. 1992 släppte Simon & Garfunkel-klassikern Mrs. Robinson och succén var ett faktum. In almost every interview I read about it, even Dando, you describe as this mellow slacker with a few words.
Yeah.
What do you think about doing interviews?
Well, it's part of the job, you got to do it, and I love my job, so I do them. But there was times when I was doing too many interviews, so I'd just start pretending like I was an idiot, just to try to make them leave me alone, you really have to start worrying when people don't even ask you to do interviews anymore, So I try to look at it with a good attitude these days.
When listening to LEMONHEADS, I get this feeling like it's easy writing good pop songs, but when you sit there with the guitar, it's quite hard.
Yeah. I tend to just wait around for it to happen naturally, so I never try to do it, and that seems to serve me well, because when I start trying to finish songs, like say I'm going to finish this song today, I'm never happy with it. It has to just happen naturally.
If you say that LEMONHEADS song is simple, is that a good...
Oh yeah. simplicity is beautiful, you know. Hank Williams, Chuck Berry.
You've written quite a few songs by now. Do you have any special favorites among these?
I like Ride With Me, Stove, My Drug Buddy, Break Me, Hospital. Yeah, I have a lot of favorites.
A song like Dawn Can't Decide, I think it's one of the best pop songs
Yeah,
ever.
it's fun, yeah. We don't play it anymore because it was me and Nick, sort of, Nick's not in the band, so we can't really play that anymore, but it was great fun live then.
Feels good to be Jesse on the inside today. Feels good to be Jesse on the inside today.
In Dawn Can't Decide, you can hear Botafuco. That's Johnny Depp saying that. Funny, it's his one appearance on on any of our albums. He says Botafuco.
Genombrottsplattan It's a Shame About Ray från 1992 och Common Feel från 93 etablerade Lemonheads som ett världsnamn. Även Dando blev snart både journalisternas och inte minst flickornas favorit. Men med framgångarna kom också problemen. Lemonheads åren 1994 till 1997 har mest handlat om droger. There's been a lot of talking about drugs in the media.
I know.
But do you use drugs today, or?
I try to steer clear of them, you know. But mainly I don't talk about them in interviews anymore.
Efter diverse klantiga droguttalanden och kriminella incidenter hamnade även Dando och hans Lemonheads i en rejäl uppförsbacke. Under en längre tid hette bästa knarkkompisarna Oasis. Även matade kroppen med alla droger han kom över och bröderna Gallagher gjorde sitt bästa för att bli av med sitt bihang. It's been 3 years, over 3 years since you released Common Feel. 3 years of drugs and problems. How do you look back?
Hey, you know, you got to go through what you got to go through to get to where you don't know where you're going to have to go through somewhere, you know, I don't know. Yeah, you know, it's, I don't know. It's like you do what you have to do to get by, and then you make mistakes and you try to learn something, and then you realize that there's nothing to learn. And then you know, I don't know. It happens.
Don't wanna get stoned. Don't wanna get stoned. But I don't wanna not get stoned. I don't wanna not get stoned. Don't wanna get high.
Have you ever felt like Evan is using drugs and then I can do it too? Have you ever felt like that?
Well, luckily I crashed and burned and had a really bad time, and everyone knew it. So there's a perfect example of that drugs are bad for you. Just look at me, I'm an example. I'm a walking, talking social, what do they call it? What do they call it? A public service announcement against drugs, because you might turn out like me, you know, or worse, you know. There's lots of examples these days of people who died, and so.
A lot of people around you have.
And not even the sad thing is that, you know, people like River Phoenix and Kurt, you know, who died, you know, from drugs or sort of a little bit from drugs. It didn't seem to make people want to take drugs less or anything, you know. So there's nothing. It's up to each individual what they put into their body, I think.
If you describe yourself in a few words, who is Evan Dando?
I like to do silly things like throw myself downstairs and stuff and make people laugh, and so I'm you know, I would like to be remembered mainly as a person interested in humor, and who also has written a couple of good songs.
If you like me, if you love me, would you get down on your knees and scrub me? I'm a little grubby from just being around.